hunt for happiness. Happiness will hunt us down when we don't expect it. I don't remember the exact words, and I don't certainly remember who said them, but they're so true. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, this story happened to a very close friend of mine, Catherine, and to me during my second cruise, research cruise here in the United States. The cruise was on Western Flyer, a very unusual research vessel. She is built as some sort of catamaran with the twin hulls in a waterplane. All the living quarters for the crew and scientists are on the upper deck, very well above the waterline. The rooms there are arranged in a rectangular pattern, with a few smaller ones inside this rectangle, just like an island. As I said, those rooms are small, they don't have any windows, and they're usually two people sharing each of the room, with two banks, one upper and another one the lower one. In that cruise, Catherine and I shared a room. And one night, we woke up from the very loud banging onto the door. Boom, boom, boom! I got scared, not because of the sound, but because I thought I missed my watch, which started at 3 a.m. I checked the time. It was well past the midnight, but still pretty early for my early morning shift. So I started sliding back into my sweet dream. And the sound came again, this time with a voice. Boom, boom, boom! Hey, open the door now! I recognized the voice of the captain. Indubitably, it wasn't good. No captain would come in the middle of the night to wake people from a scientific party personally, unless there is something bad going on. So without thinking, I just jumped off my upper bank down, and as soon as I landed, my heart sank. Actually, I should be using another Russian expression. If you translate it literally into English, it says, I was so scared that my soul went down into my heels. And that's what happened. It did go down into my heels and got wet. Because I was standing in water. And water was covering my feet completely. No good too. You don't want and you don't expect it when you're on a large ship in the middle of the ocean. I opened the door, it was the captain. Hey guys, grab your garbage and get out immediately. You know, when a captain tells you to do something, you do it, even if it doesn't make any sense to you. And this command didn't say anything to me. It didn't say anything to me. What garbage was he talking about? Why would I care about a garbage if our ship is sinking? Katie, what the word garbage means? Suddenly she was sleepy too. Garbage? Garbage is a simple word. It just means trash. Well, it didn't help much. But I managed to find some trash in our small and tidy room. And even more importantly, I managed to find an explanation. I was thinking, the ship is sinking. We should to report to our stations. We will be evacuated and safe eventually. But we don't know what's going to happen with our ship. So we shouldn't leave any personal trash behind. So we wouldn't litter into the ocean. It's really interesting how your brain works when you're still sleeping. So when somebody came to fetch us, Katrin was standing here holding her more precious belongings, a portable computer with all the observations collected to the moment. And I was standing here with a plastic bag, several pieces of scrap paper, and an ice cream wrap. And I was scared, so I turned to Katrin to check how she is holding up, just in time to see that she was bending forward, touching the water and licking it. And I was watching how her face expression went from fear into relief and happy smile, and then into disgust.
Yeah.
It's fresh! It turned out that the toilet just across the corridor broke and flooded several rooms. It was the first, but certainly not the last adventure Katrin and I shared. She is fun. She's just the best friend ever, and she's very wise. And I'm going to share her wisdom with you today. She loves to say, and the moral of the story is that sometimes you can be happy just because you're drinking from the toilet.